take up posters with her. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NUGGET along with your issue to 5. Center, number 1-5. He's got Josh.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night. What makes this matchup even more compelling is the fact that both of these teams are on a win streak.
There's some extra motivation for both sides. Neither team wants to see that streak end. They want to continue and build momentum.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Fires the three. The rebound by Murray. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Outside Robinson. Pass to White. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Murray finds Jokic. Now Murray. Now Jokic. Covered by Vucevic. And the basket by Jokic.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Outside White. Hey, expanding his range. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Outside White. Ooh, stolen by Murray. There's the drive, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And love that 3 from Murray, just answering the bell.
Back to Vucevic. Giddey passes to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Gordon from the arc. The shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Out to the right wing. Pass to White. The 3. Fires in the triple. White's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Gordon can't hit. Chicago leading by 5. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Outside Watson, fires the 3, gets the 3 ball to go.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
To the inside, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The drive by Watson. Chicago with a rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
White, good.
Kobe White.
Nuggets trail by 7. Gordon outside. Murray, a screen on Robinson. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. To the middle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Murray passes to Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Watson's got his second bucket on the night.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Picked by Vucevic. Down low. Watson with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Murray. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Houston.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And he gets the bucket. White's got 11 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Brown passes to Murray. To the right side. Fires for 3. And it's Watson missing. Bulls leading by 6. Here's Giddey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Chicago making a switch here. And that one misses. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff course sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
To the wing, right side. Hey, puts up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
The offensive rebound. Chicago with the ball. 6-point lead. Dosunmu for 3. Buries it from 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And Denver shooting only 37% early. Murray passes to Gordon. Giddey against Murray. Jordan with a screen on Giddey. Murray for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8. For 3. The rebound by Murray.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Snatched up. That shot is off. Bulls leading by 6. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Back come the Nuggets on the run. The finish! And throws it down on the coast-to-coast drive.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
He shoots a 3. No good that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Outside Watson. There's the 3. Offensive board for 3. Gordon. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Connects from downtown. Nuggets trail by 7. Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jordan. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
From deep three-point range. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Drops in the 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Jordan. Murray with it. From 10 feet away. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
No good from outside. Here's Brown. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been a...
Help me out!
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
We've got Zeke Naji. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic that's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. Pass to Naji. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Chicago leading by 7. Hey, from beyond the arc. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Tyson, he's checked in for Denver. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Jokic. From 9 feet out. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 19. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
From the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Denver, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. To the inside, here's Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
He puts up a 3. Chanchar with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 9. 14 feet away. That shot, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. for three. Sinks it from distance. And the Bulls lead by 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. That one doesn't drop. Chicago has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. And a miss there on the triple. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Westbrook, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. No coverage that time. John Char's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
That shot a little beyond his normal range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Vucevic. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 8 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Off target from outside. Nuggets trail by 10. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Najee, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Nuggets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Westbrook with it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
Oh, from deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Chanchar. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
White on the wing. Vucevic with it. Launches it. He's off on that one. And here's Westbrook. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Najee sets a screen to the left wing. Here's Tyson. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And I like the pass from Westbrook there, wanting to hit the guys right in their spots.
White on the wing. Pulls it. And again, it's Chicago.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. The Bulls making a switch here. Watson with it, guarded by Smith. Oh, there's the alley! And Gordon with the big finish.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's White. Brown grabs the board.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Low block shot, Jordan. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Bulls leading by 9. Hey, expanding his range. Counted from distance. 37 points for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
White against Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Brown. Murray scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Outside Watson. Now Gordon. Jacks up a three. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Yep, count it. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Brown. Here's Watson. That one's off. Still out of sync. 1:05 left to play in the half. Here's White. Watson with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Jordan the screen. Murray for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Brown passes to Jordan. Right wing. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Puts it up from 17. No good off the glass.
The donut for him this quarter. They could really use his points to improve their situation.
Oh, he tries a 3. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Count it. Murray's got 12.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Chicago, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution. So
when you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try.
And time now to talk injuries. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Jokic. Nice D from Vucevic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Watson. Chicago with a rebound.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And it's Giddey missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. Chicago with a rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
There's the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Watson passes to Brown, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
He shoots a 3. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Murray. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Stolen by Jokic. The drive by Watson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Gordon with the big finish.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Herder comes in for White. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. He tries for 3. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. To the inside. Outside Watson. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. Watson's got 13.
I just love the ball movement.
Hey, from beyond the arc. Good. Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Gordon outside from behind the arc. And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Ryan?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. Chicago leading by 13. Back to Herder. Pass to Robinson. Oh, he tries a 3. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Herder. Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Watson. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Jokic passes to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Jokic the screen. Murray for 3. Collins with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Brown's shot is good.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Outside Herder. Three-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now. Out left to the wing. Westbrook outside. And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And having a man of his talents in the small forward position gives them so many options. On both ends of the floor, he's able to swoop in and provide his team with just about anything they need.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Brown's shot is good. Here's Jones, averaging around 6 a game. He shoots a 3. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. Picked by Murray. And here's Gordon from the arc. They get it back. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Bulls lead by 17.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
It's Jokic, high post. Here's Murray. Up again.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent.
Connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. A shot by Brown, no good. Bulls leading by 20. It's Herter on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Westbrook. Back to Murray. For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by Herter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3 ball. Rebounded by Denver. Murray's got rebound number 7 tonight. 1:07 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Smith. Jokic, good. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Six to shoot. Another bucket! Wow!
I mean, he has all the tools and all the desire.
Now tied for 2nd most 60-point games. What a career he's had from 12 feet. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hey, puts up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. From 11 feet away. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Now here's Jones. He can't hit that time. And so it's Chicago. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with... And we return to the action as the single-game record for 3-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And while this milestone is a testament to MP's individual greatness, he's still all about the team. His priority, first and foremost, is winning, and he's done everything possible to make that happen tonight.
Zeke Naji out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Pickett in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Out to the right wing. Oh, from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Chanchar. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Down low. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Chanchar. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Proven once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Outside Robinson. And here's Dosunmu. Inside. Rejected by Jokic.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as the shooter.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Down low. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Now Jokic. Westbrook outside. Pass to Naji. Here's Jokic. Here's Chanchar. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Giddey. Robinson on the wing. To the inside. Chanchar with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 20. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 4-3. Chicago with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the middle. Robinson on the wing. To the paint. Good. He hits again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Pass to Pickett. The 3. Fires hitting the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They have a 19-point lead. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, connects again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
Saric checks in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Pickett. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. It's through the final quarter now. Saric right side. Fade away. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Jokic with a screen on Giddey. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Back to Giddey. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Saric outside. Pass to Westbrook. Jokic with it. Saric outside. Clock is at 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Saric has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100.
Oh, another one falls.
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
He's surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961 and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The layup misses. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Najee. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
And here's White. Here's the 3. No good.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Brown passes to Westbrook. The 3 is up. And no good. Bulls leading by 21. Pass to Robinson. This one for 3. Good! That's another bucket!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Denver's gone 4 of 9 from 3-point range in the 4th. Saric outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Saric. Here's the pick. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Outside Robinson. White with it. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Fires at the elbow. Chicago with a rebound. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Westbrook against Giddey. Westbrook, the pass to Saric. And again, Denver no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They pushed themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
He got it again! Sensational!
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Westbrook. Here's Brown. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. White on the wing. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by...
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.